Morning students, and in the last class already we have discussed about the application of dimensional analysis. Already I have told the steps how that the three uses can be applied, and here I would like to explain 3 to 4 questions on the basis of that how this dimensional analysis can be used. You try to look on it carefully that how that the numericals, some typical numericals can be solved by using all these dimensional analysis. First question number 1 is that find the dimensions of A and B in the van der Waals equation, that is P plus A by V square into V minus B equal to RT. This equation is given, and where P is the pressure and V is the volume here, and R is the gas constant, T is the temperature. And if you are knowing the dimension of P, V, R and T, find the dimensional formula of A and B. So here one thing, very important point I would like to tell it here now. In dimensional use, what happens here, suppose if you talk about length, if length plus length, if length plus length, we get the result length, or length minus length also you get the result length. That means what I am telling it, if the dimensional formula of length, if the physical quantity same dimension for physical quantity, if they will be added, the result we get the same physical quantities. If the same physical quantities are to be subtracted, the result also will be the same physical quantities. Here what happens here, what I am doing, the P plus A by V square, V minus B equal to RT. So if you multiply and open, and you can apply the homogeneity principle also, the dimensional formula, all the terms on the either side of the calculation will be the same. That step also, that process you can do it, but I don't want to, because the question is asking find the dimensional formula of A and B. So due to this reason, immediately this is the V, that is the volume physical quantity, and minus B, B is I don't know, B. So V minus B, if you look this term, what happens, it is volume means the B must be volume, because as per the dimensional first homogeneity principle, B, if it is the volume dimension, physical quantity is volume, that B must be the volume. So what will be the dimensional formula of that B? The dimensional formula B is, directly you are getting it, the dimensional formula B, here you are getting the dimensional formula B, and here you are getting the dimensional formula B is dimensional formula volume, and that is equal to L cube. The dimensional formula of B, you get it. Another thing, if you just search for the A, what will happen if it is the pressure, this whole term will be the pressure. This whole term will be the pressure. That means today A by V square, A upon V square, the dimensional formula of A upon V square, that must be equal to dimensional formula pressure. Or if you talk about the or, if A upon, what is the dimensional formula V? Because this is the volume. Volume means length into breadth into height. L cube, L to the power 3, the L to the power 3 and power 2. So that will be the L to the power 6. This is the L to the power 6. That is equal to pressure. What is the dimensional formula of pressure? Pressure equal to force upon area. And you know that force equal to M1, L1, T minus 2 force. Area equal to, you are finding L2. Area you are finding L2. And in this manner you are getting this term. In this manner you are getting A equal to, dimensional formula of A is, what we are getting it, M1, L1, T minus 2, and then L6 will be multiplied here, L6 upon L2. So finally you are getting M1, L1, L6, L7 minus 2, L5 and T minus 2. So dimensional formula of A is equal to M1 L5 T minus 2. In this manner, on dimensional formula B, you get it the L cube. In this manner, you have to apply the homogeneity principle, and in this principle, you can solve the questions. Question number 1 is complete. Question number 2 is just look on the question number 2. What the question number 2 tells? The question number 2 tells the equation of a wave is given by y equal to a sine omega x upon v minus k, where omega is the angular velocity, this omega is the angular velocity, and this v is the linear velocity, this omega is the angular velocity, and find the dimensions of k. You have to find the dimension of k. So in equation, you know that is the displacement, y is the displacement, and a is also displacement. So both are the displacement. That is the amplitude, that is also length of the dimension of a equal to L and dimension of y equal to L. But we should not, because the question is asking to find the dimensions of k. So simply you concentrate here, because sine omega x by v minus k, that totally part is inside the sine function. Sine inside the sine, so that is the part of the angle. This is the part of the angle. This total term is the angle. That is theta, we can tell it as the angle theta. So this total term is the theta. If this total term is the theta, that is the angle theta, angle has no dimension, it is a dimensionless, means the whole term is the dimensionless. If whole term is dimensionless, which one is the dimensionless? The whole term, omega bracketed x minus v minus k, the total term, if you use it, that is dimensionless, m naught, L naught, T naught. This is total term is dimensionless because the angle dimensionless. So you know that is the angular velocity, and that is the v is the linear velocity, or simply you multiplied it omega into x upon v minus k, the dimension of this term, k into omega is dimensionless, m naught, L naught, T naught. Clear? So if it is dimensionless, so this is, if it is a dimensionless, total term is the dimensionless, so this is dimensionless, this is also dimensionless. Hence, because you know that is length plus length equal to length, length minus length equal to length, or force minus force equal to force, dimensional analysis cases. And here this is the dimensionless, means this term is the dimensionless, this term must be dimensionless, means the k omega, we are finding k and omega, this is also dimensionless, that is m naught, L naught, T naught, this is dimensionless. If this is dimensionless, what will be the dimensional formula of k? The k and omega is the angular velocity. I am talking about the angular velocity. Simply this part we will be knowing. What is the meaning of the angular velocity? Angular velocity is the angle by t. Omega equal to angle by t. Angle is dimensionless. This is upper one is the dimensionless, m naught, L naught, T naught, and this is t. So you are finding t minus 1. The dimensional formula of omega is t minus 1. So here in place of omega, you write t minus 1, that is equal to m naught, L naught, T naught, and you are getting the dimension formula, dimensions of k. That you are getting the dimension of k is, that is t is coming down, that is m naught, L naught, T naught upon t minus 1, that is equal to t. The dimension formula of k is t. The dimension formula of k is t. And in this manner, in this way you can solve the question number 2. If we come to the question number 3, what it is you are getting, the question number 3, that is check the relation on the basis of the dimensional analysis. That means that is to check the correctness of a given relation by using the dimensional analysis. So in this case, the terms are given, the dimensional correct or not. We have to check it, either the relation is correct or not. So here what happens, what to do it, because the relation is s equal to u plus a by 2 into 2t minus 1. Here just you have to find out the different terms and you have to apply the homogeneity principle. How many terms are there? S is one term, E also another term, and the total is another term. So you check the dimensional formula of S, that is equal to distance, so that is the L1. Similarly, dimensional formula of U, you are getting LT minus 1. Check the relation is LT minus 1, that is S equal to U plus A by 2 into 2T minus 1. And what is the dimensional formula of? Dimensional formula of A by 2 into 2T minus 1. So this can be written as also AT minus, if you open these terms, you are finding AT minus A by 2. AT minus A by 2, or that is equal to, what will be the dimensional formula? So this can be written as total term. We are using the total term. Actually, it should be opened also. AT minus A by 2. You can open this term also. Previously, you can open this term, that is equal to U plus, that is AT minus A by 2. The dimensional formula, here you can open this one. U plus A by AT minus A by 2. Actually, the dimensional formula, you can take it as the, that is the, you already have taken, that you can take the AT. Actually, dimensional formula you can take for the AT. Dimensional formula of AT equal to A equal to LT minus 2 into T, and this will be equal to LT minus 1. And another is the dimensional formula of A by 2. Dimensional formula of A by 2 will be equal to LT minus 2. So you must be knowing that is the dimensional formula of S equal to L. This is LT minus 1, LT minus 1, LT minus 2. So all the terms, what you are finding, all the terms are not having the same dimensional formula. So the relation is dimensionally incorrect. It is not a correct. Actually, this relation is correct. This relation is correct, but dimensionally it is not correct. It is something special type of question. This is the something special type of question. The dimensionally it is not actually correct. LT minus 1, LT minus 1, LT minus 2. So we can tell that it is not dimensionally correct. We can tell it is not dimensionally correct. Question number 3. Question number 3, what it is telling? Question number 3, what it tells? A force F is given by F equal to AT plus BT square, where T is time. What are the dimensions of A and B? So same manner also you can do it. F equal to AT plus BT square. So dimensional formula of F is, or this is the dimensional formula of F, because the question is asking that find the dimensional formula of A and B. So here AT, the dimensional formula of AT must be equal to the F. Dimensional formula of F, and you know the dimensional formula of F is M1 L1 T minus 2, and the A equal to, the dimensional formula of A must be equal to M1 L1 T minus 2 divided by T, and this is equal to M1 L1 T minus 3. The dimensional formula of A is equal to M1 L1 T minus 3. And same manner also you can do it BT square. Dimensional formula of BT square equal to dimensional formula of F, and this is equal to M1 L1 T minus 2, or dimensional formula of B equal to, that is equal to M1 L1 T minus 2 upon T2. So this is equal to M1 L1 T minus 4. In this manner you can calculate the dimensional formula of A and dimensional formula of B. The last question is the velocity of V and force F and energy E are taken as fundamental units. Find the dimensional formula of mass. In these cases, what you have to do it, because that suppose you are knowing the fundamental units, mass, length, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and candela and the mole. These are the fundamental unit. Suppose if you assume that velocity v and force F and energy E are taken as the fundamental units, then what will be the fundamental formula? What are the dimensional formula of mass in terms of the V, F and E? Because we are representing the dimension by mass, length and time. So you just represent the mass in terms of the V, F and E. Simple cheese, you do it here now. V equal to the dimensional formula of V equal to LT minus 1, and the dimensional formula of F equal to M1 L1 T minus 2, and the dimensional formula of energy E equal to M1 L2 T minus 2. So from here you can calculate the mass. What is the dimensional formula of mass? You have to find out the dimensional formula of mass. Where you can get it? So simply you find the dimensional formula of mass. You have to calculate the dimensional formula of mass. Suppose what you have to do it simply by dividing or multiplying. Suppose if you calculate E upon F, if you divide E by F, if you divide E by F, we can get it M1 L2 T minus 2 upon M1 L1 T minus 2. So what happens? M cancel, T cancel, the remaining is the L. We are getting L equal to E by F. But our question is mass. The question is asking mass. Mass you have to find out. So how we can find the mass? If you put the values of L here, we can get the value of T. Equation 1, from equation 1 you can get it, that is V equal to L. In place of L you put it the E upon F, E upon F and T minus 1, or we can get it the, that is V equal to E to the power 1 F to the power minus 1, and that you can tell it as the T to the power minus 1. Or if you bring the T here, V upon T, sorry, V that is 1 upon T, that is V into T, that is equal to V into T, V1 T1. If you are multiplying T1 here, T1 cancelled, so this is equal to E to the power 1 F to the power minus 1, or T1 you are getting it the E to the power 1 F to the power minus 1 and V to the power also minus 1. That is the dimensional formula of T, and this is the dimensional formula of L. So you have to put all these values in equation 2. If you put all the values in equation 2, what you are getting it, that is F equal to M, because we require this dimension formula, and in place of L you can put that is E to the power 1 and F to the power minus 1 in place of L. In place of T you can put it the E to the power 1 F to the power minus 1 V to the power minus 1 to the power minus 2. So that is, you know, that is the F, this is the F equal to M. Or if you find the M equal to the dimensional formula of M, if you keeping here, all will be coming this side. That is F, this is the F divided by E to the power 1 F to the power minus 1, that is equal to, this is the E, that is equal to E to the power minus 2 F to the power minus plus 2 F to the power plus 2, that is simply write the 2 F to the power 2 and V to the power 2, and this is equal to, that is F, and that F is F minus 1 F2, that is equal to F, that is 1F is coming open, that is F minus F, that is F minus 1, or F to the power minus 1 if it is coming off, that will be the F square cancelled, so F will be getting out, then E minus 1, E to the power minus 1 if comes off, that is equal to E to the power 1 and V to the power minus 2. So this is the dimension formula of E to the power 1 V to the power minus 2. You can solve in different ways also. We can calculate in different ways. that to find out the dimensional formula of M. We can find the dimensional formula of M. Thank you.